Hi, everybody, and welcome to the 25th Annual President's Cup Tournament in Phoenix, Arizona. Today is February 14th. It's Valentine's Day, 2004. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions, and today's match will feature two teams here in this tournament. This is a boy under 13 division, and in the green uniforms from Oklahoma, we have the Celtic 91 team. They're going up against, in the blue, the SC Del Sol 91 Xtreme, a local team here from the Phoenix area. And the action has gotten off to a very quick start as the ball has gone back and forth. And we'll just take a moment here to see how it unfolds before we give you the rosters for each of these teams. And as usual, we always have to give props to our camera crew. And today that's Mike All working the camera for us, doing a fine job as he always does. And there's a first whistle of this game hitting the ground. And we're going to get a warning. I'm not sure we're going to get a card, no, but number 44, Taylor Owen for the Xtreme, giving a little bit of a warning there. And now both teams will head towards the net. And we'll see if they can take advantage of this kick and go on top. Here it goes, aims towards the corner, and right there the goalkeeper, Danny Compton, is able to handle that ball, so we'll come back the other way. For the Celtic 91 team, as we said, out of Norman, Oklahoma. And just as we try to do that, the action moves over towards the net, so we got to divert our attention to that. Nice defensive play by the Xtreme. So the Xtreme will take this kick. Right-footed kick. Here it comes. Line driver right in front of the net. It's going to be headed away. So cleared away nicely by the Celtic team. And the Celtic team brings it up across midfield. Now centered the ball. It'll go through and find its way all the way across to the other side and out of bounds. So for this Celtic team, Brady Bowers is number 8. Kevin Cabello, number 11. Colin Cockrell, number 7. Bryce Easley, number 4. Number 15 is Stetson Fields. Number 12, Brent Glover. Number 13, Clayton Hooper. Actually hurt in the game earlier today. Not sure if he'll be in. Number 13, Clayton Hooper. Number 18, Jonathan Little. Number 3, Frank McDonald. Number 21, Donald Mendoza. Number 2, the goalkeeper, Royal Molinix. Number 14, Jack Renfro. Number 17, Kalen Ryden. Number 27, Tim Saidi. Number 19 is Seth Strout. And number 42 is Bo Blankenship. That's your roster for the Celtic 91 team in the green and white uniforms. And this 91 Xtreme team in the blue. We'll see how their defense does this time down the field as the Celtic team trying to put some pressure on this end of the field. This is a 5 o'clock game time, so you can see the shadows now as the sun behind us to the west. Very physical game, very hard to the ball, each of these teams. And that goes across the back line and out off of one of these Celtic players, so it'll be a goal kick now for the Xtreme.
Second ball. Come on, Stetson.
Celtic keep it here at this end of the field.
Movement, Stetson.
In the middle of the field now over to the right side. Aims for the corner. Too many blue jerseys there. Taken away. Now centering the ball in the middle of the field now. Number 4, Bryce Easley.
Hey, I need activity from you two.
And out of bounds. And Bryce Easley throwing it in. Over into the corner. Looking for number 11, Kevin Cabello. Headed right into the net, but right there, before it goes in, the goalkeeper, Danny Compton, with his second save here of the game so far. And across midfield and bouncing around. We'll get you the Xtreme roster here in just a second. As the Xtreme now head towards the net. Over here on the near side now. Taking a shot. It's going to be just wide of that far post off the foot of number 15, Sean Fallon. And that'll give us an opportunity to go with the rosters right now. Paul Waterworth is number 23. Griff Stratford, number 12. Matt Scourin, number 4. Sam Schuyler is number 22. Kyle Sadler, number 7. Claude Renner, number 11. Ben Peter is number 3. Number 44 is Taylor Owen. Number 15, Sean Fallon. Number 2 is Jordan Diana. Number 13, the goalkeeper, Danny Compton. Number 6, Matt Coldren. And number 1 is Colin Behar. And Armando Argueta Vogel is number 10, coached by Sean Howell. Head coach of the Celtic team is Gio Claros. And as the action moves over to the far side, into the corner, angling out and now kicked out of bounds by number 22, Sam Schleier. And out of bounds, and it is Celtic's ball.
Behind Donald, Colin.
The throw came in bounds. Still both teams scrambling for possession of the ball. Taken away right there in the lane by number 11, Claude Renner. So Claude Renner for the Xtreme getting in on the action. Now over on the far side, right at midfield, number 18, Jonathan Little. And back and forth they go. And now the Xtreme centering the ball, keeping it right in the middle of the field. Defense, though, for Celtic. Brings it back, takes it away, across midfield now. Nice crossfield pass, trying to run it down, number 15, Stetson Fields. And he runs into some trouble, surrounded by blue jerseys. Ball goes out of bounds. Celtic will have it. So the Celtic 91 team out of Oklahoma, traveling here for their first President's Day tournament here in Phoenix. They've never been here before. They won their earlier game. Right into the hands. Again, nice save by Danny Compton, the goalkeeper. As that ball had some mustard on it. It's quick. Playing 35-minute halves here today. And we're just underway, about 10 minutes in here to the first one. Throw-in comes in here on the near side. Collision goes out. It belongs to Celtic team. And Bryce Easley on the throw-in just below midfield. Very strong pass towards the net. The defense for the Xtreme will take it away. Some contact and whistle, and that's going to go against the Xtreme's number 4, Matt Scourin. So the Celtic team Bryce Easley now streaking down this near side towards the corner. Trying to get the ball into the middle of the field. It's just a little strong, goes out the back line and out of bounds. Substitutions now as the Xtreme try to get some players. Number 23 coming out, Paul Waterworth. Taken away. Celtics trying to get towards the net. That ball was lost in the sun by the goalkeeper, Danny Compton. Momentarily, you could see him trying to shield his eyes as he was looking up in the air for that ball. The sun here setting in the west, just about eye level, so it's going to be a little tricky for anything that comes at him from the near side of the field. And in the corner now, the Celtic 91 team will have an opportunity to put one into the net. Here comes a left-footed kick, and it's going to be just wide and out of bounds. And so the Xtreme on the goal kick, clears the ball away from the net. A lot of traffic there in the middle of the field, and it's Celtic again coming out with it. The shot taken from well out. And it goes right into the hands again of Danny Compton.
Come on, Kayla, that's what we got to be anticipating, all right?
And now is a scramble for the ball. The Xtreme's number 12. Griff Stratford is there.
Get it, switch, quicker!
And bringing it back into the backfield. Celtic trying to set something up, get it across midfield. They do. Streaking now, number 11, Kevin Cabello. We're on that far side. Defense for the Xtreme, able to clear the ball away.
Hey, Kevin.
Goes out. It belongs to the Celtic, the green team. Again, the Xtreme defense. Too many blue jerseys there for the Celtic team to do much with the ball. Late whistle. Hitting the ground. For the Celtic team, number 21. Donald Mendoza. He's all right. A little slow to get up. Tying his shoe now.
Come on, guys, keep your eyes open. Let's go. Make your run.
Another save. Danny Compton again. Just a force in front of the net. He's determined not to allow anything go by, but eventually the Celtic team may wear down this Xtreme defense as they've been down on this end of the field most of this first half, putting a lot of pressure on that defense. Compton having to make several saves, and the ball will go out over on the far side. So as action continues over in the far corner, the throw comes in. Xtreme defense there once again. It goes out of bounds across the back line off of the Celtic 91 team, and so we'll have a goal kick coming up for the Xtreme. Setting up the goal kick, Compton. Now with a low kick, we'll see if the Celtics can steal it away. High into the air. Now both teams are going to scramble for it as it comes down.
Next one, Stetson.
Xtreme trying to get back on defense, but the Celtic 91 team's determined. Keeping the pressure down here in this end of the field. Just a little too quick to the ball. Taken away. Nice move by number 7, Kyle Sadler. He holds the ball up, defers it back. Running down that far side. Finally goes out of bounds. Belongs to the Xtreme. Celtic now crossfield pass as they move over here towards the near side. Now upfield. Nice change of direction there by number 12, Brent Glover.
Off him, Brent, off him.
Tim Saidi on the throw-in. Look for his teammate, number 11, Kevin Cabello. The ball goes between his legs. Xtreme able to take it away.
Turn.
But they can't go anywhere with it. The Celtic team swarming around the ball. Now they're going to clear it out. One defender is back, and now it's a foot race over here on the near side. The ball goes out. Belongs to Xtreme. And that's Sean Fallon. Now throwing the ball in, number 2, Jordan Diana. This 91 Xtreme team will take a shot towards the net. Quite a way out. That was off the foot of number 6, Matt Coldren. And a nice save by the goalkeeper, Royal Molnix. Out of bounds, Celtic ball. Right here on the near side, right beneath us. Saidi on the throw-in. Over to Cabello, now back the other way.
Quicker attack. Come on, Kalen.
They work the middle of the field now over to the far side, into the corner. Running it down, Stetson Fields. He'll take a shot towards the net. It'll hit the side net and come right out. So they angled him that way, and he was in just a little too deep. And his shot hit the side of the net, and now it's a 91 Xtreme coming back the other way. And they don't have the numbers, though, as the defense for the Celtic team able to get back. Now the Xtreme's number 6, Matt Coldren, runs after the ball, loses it momentarily off to number 3, Ben Peter. And now moving down the far side, Kyle Sadler holds it up. Now back to Peter once more. He tries to center the ball. The defense, the Celtic team is there. That shot will go across the back line and out. So the Xtreme will take this corner kick after the ball went out across the back line. It was finally determined that it went off of one of the Celtic players. And so this will be a right-footed kick. Here it comes. High into the air, just a little bit long, and it'll be wide past the back of the net. And so the Celtic 91 team will win that battle. And now they'll be able to clear it away from the net on the goal kick. Very strong, excellent kick across midfield. Looking for it there, number 12, Brent Glover. Off of Saidi and out. That goes against the Celtic team as number 11, Claude Renner. So one over Claude Renner's back. Free kick taken by number 6, Matt Coldren. Celtic defense takes it away. Now they're bringing up across midfield once again. Battle for the ball back and forth. Each of these teams, nobody's scored yet. We're in the first half. Kyle Sadler over on the far side being run down. Claude Renner. Coming out of nowhere now, number 14, Jack Renfro for the Celtic team, providing some defense. And they bring it back across midfield now. Cabello looking for Glover. Glover here on the near side. Can't get around the defender. It goes out of bounds. But the Celtic team will still have the ball. Cabello on the throw-in. That goes against the Xtreme, so they're going to have to fall back, try to defend the net. And taking this kick will be Kevin Cabello. And this will be interesting because the sun is in Glover, or Danny Compton's eyes. And luckily for him, the ball never made it that way as his defense was able to stop the ball. And so the Xtreme dodge a bullet there. Now they'll bring it up across midfield, down this near side. Trying to take it all the way, number 12. Substitutions now for the Celtic team coming out of the game. Number 17, Kalen Ryden. As a throw comes in, Xtreme had it, but the Celtic defense takes it away. Now moving his way into the middle of the field, number 12, Brent Glover. Passes it across. Now trying to head upfield with the ball was number 15, Stetson Fields. Runs into some defensive trouble. And this Xtreme team clears it away, but the Celtics bring it back.
Come on, come on, come on.
Now they move to the far side, into the corner. Cabello was there. He's in deep. We're going to get a whistle. And it'll be a penalty kick now. And a yellow card going against this Xtreme team. Being called for that, number 44, Taylor Owen. And so Kevin Cabello has an opportunity to end this scoreless game. And he's going right up against goalkeeper Danny Compton. So we'll see if each of these players are up to the task here. Compton looks ready in front of the net, bouncing around. Kevin Cabello now, awaiting the signal from the official. Official now barking out some signals, trying to get the players to stand far enough back. I think he's satisfied now. Compton still bouncing around in front of the net. Here we go. Here's the kick. Cabello's kick is going to find just the outside. Just wide.
Let's go, Kevin. Come on. Keep working.
Danny. So the Xtreme able to survive that penalty kick as Cabello's kick just to the left of that far post and out across the back line. So they really dodged something there. That would have been the first goal of the game. We're still tied at 0. And it's a Celtic 91 team controlling the ball over on the far side. They'll have the throw-in. And stepping in front of the ball, number 7, Kyle Sadler, but he has it taken away. Claude Renner. Now the ball is free right in the middle of the field. Finally cleared away by the Xtreme. Bounces around right at midfield now. Whistle that goes against Xtreme. And the Xtreme bench on the other side not real happy about it. And the Celtic 91 team will bring it up across midfield. Very strong kick right into the hands of the goalkeeper, Danny Compton. He was looking right there for number 11, Kevin Cabello. Ball just a little bit too hard. Couldn't get there in time. Can they save it from going out? They do. That was number 12, Glover. And Claude Renner now has come up with a little bit of a limp right at midfield. And the Celtic team, again, able to set up some offense and bring the ball up from right below midfield. As we anticipated, a strong kick, but on the ground, off the foot of number 4, Bryce Easley. And the Xtreme able to bring it back the other way. Renner trying to lead the ball as the goalkeeper came out. We have an open net momentarily. Fallon's shot is going to be long and wide. So Sean Fallon saw an opening from the left side, and his kick just goes wide. And we'll have a corner kick coming up for the Xtreme. Not sure that ball might have been deflected by one of the Celtic players, but it looked to hit right off of Fallon's foot and go right out. But at the last second, I believe it was touched by the Celtic 91 team. Here comes the corner kick, high into the air, right in front of the net, and it's going to be headed in by Claude Renner. And Claude Renner, number 11, was right where he needed to be in front of the net, and he's put his team up here 1-0 here in the first half. And we'll see how this Celtic team will respond to that goal. Into the game now, number 18, Jonathan Little. Sean Fallon running out. So they take the corner kick from the far corner. And Claude Renner, number 11 for the Xtreme, right there, and he heads the ball in. Ball goes long now. It's a foot race into this near corner. Glover trying to get to the ball. It goes out of bounds. So Danny Compton sets the ball down for the corner kick. Xtreme not able to clear it away as far as they would like, and the Celtic team takes the ball. Now it's high into the air. Goes back and forth the right here at midfield. 1-0. The Xtreme leading over the Celtic team. Sadler moves into the middle of the field. Glover will take it away, tries to get around him. Now he does. Coming over to help number 11, Claude Renner. On defense, Saidi. Back upfield. Matt Scourin. Now back up to Renner. Renner stops the ball. Being chased by number 21, Donald Mendoza. Ball goes out of bounds over on the far side. It belongs to Xtreme. So it's held up. We're waiting for the free kick here. Matt Coldren looks towards the net. His shot is high into the air. Headed again by Claude Renner, but a great save by the goalkeeper, Royal Mullinix, for the Celtic team as he laid all the way out and was able to save the goal. Great job, and he keeps his team only down by a goal. Claude Renner thought he would head another one in, and he nearly did. But Mullinix was there to make the save. And a whistle here. This goes against Xtreme, so this Celtic team will have a chance to bring it up. Maybe with a little more confidence in him now after that great save by their goalkeeper, Royal Mullinix. He laid all out and snagged the ball right before it crossed the line. And he turns the Xtreme away. Danny Compton comes out of the box for another save. His kick will hit midfield again, headed by Renner. Upfield to number 12, Griff Stratford. And now it's Kyle Sadler moving down the far side. Right at midfield. Back and forth, taken there by Mendoza, number 21. And now Renner will put a shoulder in. And Renner will get the yellow card. Hitting the ground on that was Stetson Fields for this Celtic team.
Easy, Bo, easy. Both side there.
Kalen Ryden
Both side.
take this kick. As we wind down the first half, Celtic team would like another shot or two on goal. See if they can't pull even before halftime. Nice strong kick. Cleared away by number 6. Matt Cauldron, and out of bounds across the back line. Ready? Kick coming from the left foot. Tried to center the ball right there. Kyle Sadler clears it away. Kyle gets past one. Now tries to maneuver his way through 3 jerseys. Hits the ground on a whistle. That was number 17, Kalen Ryden. Ball taken away again. This Xtreme defense seems to step right into those passing lanes of the Celtic team, and they'll take the ball away and change the momentum. Now they'll have to come back, and that goes right into the hands of Compton. He'll boot one over there, right in the middle of the field. Renner. Whistle goes against Celtic. Quickly, Xtreme will put it down as time runs down in the second half. And just as the Celtic team wanted to get even late, they'd like to add another one on the board. Kick is nice. Right into the hands and over this outstretched hands of Mullinix, a goalkeeper. Matt Coldren from about 25 yards out on the left side. Has a beautiful shot from our angle. High into the air, comes right down just above the outstretched hands of Royal Mullinix, a goalkeeper. And it's now 2-0. Xtreme over this Celtic team. The Xtreme haven't had many opportunities, but they've taken advantage of them. The Celtic team has kept the pressure down on this end of the field most of the first half. They just haven't been able to punch the ball in. And you have a feeling that at some point something's going to fall. They keep wearing down this Xtreme defense. But as of now, it's the Xtreme with a 2-goal lead here late in the first half. Both teams battling for the ball as they move right to us here on the near side. Taking the ball away there for the Xtreme, Matt Scourin. Now it's centered. Now streaking across the middle of the field right at midfield number 2, Jordan Diana has the ball taken away. And now it's Celtic team across midfield. They'll lose the ball. Xtreme now. Xtreme have the ball taken away by number 4, Bryce Easley. Bryce tries to move upfield. His shot goes right on the hands of Danny Compton. Compton been very busy back there here in the first half. Made several saves, and he's kept his team in the lead 2-0. Seth Strout, as he moves over to the far side. Sadler, Kyle Sadler battling for the ball. It goes out of bounds. And this Celtic team will now have a substitution coming into the game. Number 11, Kevin Cabello. As he replaces Brent Glover, number 12. Compton again with the ball, clears it out and away towards midfield. There's the whistle, and that'll be the end of this first half. So behind 2 goals here in the first half, it's the 91 Xtreme team going into halftime with a 2-0 lead over the Celtic 91 team out of Oklahoma. I'm Ken Gonzalez from George Langevin Productions. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes. Just about to get underway the second half. There's the whistle. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Again, you're watching this match between the Celtic 91 and the Xtreme 91. 91 Xtreme out of Phoenix. And they have a 2-0 lead as we start this second half. And we'll see how this Celtic 91 green team comes out in the second half and attacks their 2-goal deficit. Now right up the middle of the field, Bryce Easley. Shot is high, so it's obvious they've come out, they're aggressive. They want to attack the net. So it'll be interesting here in the second half. And Danny Compton, there's been solid so far protecting the net. He had several saves in that first half. This Celtic team had plenty of opportunities early on in the first half to put one through, and it just didn't fall for them. Jonathan Little sends that ball flying from behind the midfield line. Easley with a nice header. Brings the ball back the other way. Now across the field towards the far side, Jack Renfro. Passes it up to Colin Cockrell. Saved from going out, still trying to move it up and down that far sideline. The 91 Xtreme. Trying to head a field. Very nice move by number 4, Matt Scourin. Not afraid to get in there, as he was running right behind number 11, Kevin Cabello, who was about twice his height. And he was determined to get around him. High into the air. Matt Cauldron with the header. Matt Cauldron, of course, had that shot late in the first half to give his team a 2-0 lead. Over here from the near side, it was beautiful to watch that ball just sail up into the air and come right down just past the outstretched hands of Royal Mullinix, the goalkeeper of the Celtic team. 91 Xtreme moves over to the near side, goes out of bounds. Kyle Sadler was there trying to save it. Thrown in now by number 8, Brady Bowers. And Celtic team move over towards midfield. Now a pass taken away by the Xtreme defense. Cabello was there, but it's going to be cleared away by number 44, Taylor Owen, across midfield. Sean Fallon now with the ball. His pass is going to be deflected, taken away by the Celtic team. And now both teams battling for possession right here at midfield. Kyle Sadler. Brady Bowers there to provide some defense, gets the ball away. Now trying to maneuver his way upfield, number 15 now, Stetson Fields. And that ball goes out of bounds on the far side. Off the foot of number 18, Jonathan Little. Sean Fallon now turns, tries to head up towards the net on the far side. It goes out of bounds. Xtreme still with the ball. Throw comes in. Celtic team take it away. We're going to whistle right in front. The head referee there, and it goes against this Xtreme team. And so Bryce easily sets the ball down. He'll have the kick as his team moves up above midfield towards the net. Nice header back. Centers the ball perfectly. Now they'll move over here to the left side, trying to take an angle. Here comes a shot. Going to be just wide of the net. Going up high into the air was Danny Compton.
That's the way,
Kalen Ryden was over here on the left side. And he took the shot, and it was just wide. So that ball goes out. We'll have a goal kick for the 91 Xtreme. 2-0 lead, but they are right in the midst of a storm brewing here as the Celtic team is coming at them here in the second half, hoping to get something into the net. Cauldron. Off to number 4, Matt Scourin. And just as the Celtics were trying to move upfield, get a whistle, goes back the other way, and the Xtreme have it now. And they've just turned on the lights here at this field. Now the action moves over here towards the near side. It's Celtic team trying to contain the defense of the Xtreme and get through them. They center the ball right in the middle of the field, trying to move across midfield. Bryce easily with it now as he moves over towards the far side. Strong kick upfield. Scourin takes it there. Changes directions. Cabello chasing him. It's Claude Renner right there in the middle of the field. Sends it back. Xtreme team trying to clear it away, but they're moving back into their own territory. Now finally they'll move forward along this near side. It goes out of bounds and belongs to Celtic. Getting across of him, number 15, Jonathan Little breaks free. Sorry, Stetson Fields. Kick comes from the far side. It goes again from the near side, goes out behind the net. And so goal kick again from the 91 Xtreme. Kick goes towards midfield. Fallon. Sean Fallon looking for his teammate number 2 upfield, Jordan Diana. The defense, though, for the Celtic team steps in front. Changes the direction of this ball. They'll bring it back the other way. Now they're at midfield. Trying to contain the ball. Number 8, Brady Bowers, upfield pass. Stetson Fields now all alone. He's on the left side. He's trying to take an angle. His shot coming over streaky, and he'll find the back of the net as he came across. And the Celtic team will cut the lead in half, 2-1. And we've got a game brewing here in the second half. Stetson Fields made that happen as he penetrated over here on the near side, took an angle. And the Celtic team is on the board now. Now they're playing with an extra step in their swagger now. Now moving back, number 18, Jonathan Little. Molnix with the kick, high into the air towards midfield over on the far side. Cabello has the ball taken there by number 4, Matt Scourin. And out of bounds, it belongs to this Xtreme team. They have a 2-1 lead here in the second half. Claude Renner in between a couple of defenders. Now it's right there. Now the Celtic team brings it across midfield again, looking for Stetson Field. Field's there. He's doing everything he can to pull his team even. Now over on the other side, Kalen Ryden. Over to Fields. Fields again taking an angle on the near side. From the left, the ball goes out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick coming up. So now the Celtic team will have an opportunity to tie the game with the corner kick. And Kalen Ryden will take the kick, left-footed. Everybody now in front of the net. Signal, here comes the kick. Just a little bit long and high. They had a couple of the tall guys there right in front. Cabello was there. That ball goes right to the hands of Compton. So on that corner kick, they wanted to get an opportunity to head the ball into the net. They had a couple of the big guys up there, but the kick was just a little bit long. And now as the action continues, we're out of bounds right here in the near side. Kalen Ryden quickly inbounds the ball. Defense for the Xtreme gets back quickly. And all of a sudden the pace of this game is taking a turn. A lot quicker now. It's 2-1. You get a whistle. It goes against Xtreme. And Claude Renner being warned yet again. Bryce Easley looks downfield. Here goes his kick over towards the far side. There's the whistle, and it will go back the other way now as the Xtreme will have the ball. And the lead, they lead it 2-1. Ball moves over on the far side. Celtic team right at midfield.
This way, John, this way.
Jonathan Little now trying to find Kalen Ryden. Too many defenders are there. Now it's Fields, moves across the middle, headed toward the far side, but has the ball taken away. And now the 91 Xtreme have an opportunity to set up a play. Still have the free kick here behind or below midfield. Number 44, Taylor Owen, boots it right down the middle. Nice header, sending it back the other way. Cabello. Now the ball will go into the territory of the Xtreme, deep into territory. Celtic trying to get it back up. Cabello over to Fields. Now he finds Ryden streaking down that back line. Has the ball taken away by the Xtreme. Sadler moving towards the middle of the field. Now he'll kick it upfield. Bryce Easley right in the middle. Big force here. He'll take a shot towards the net. And it's going to be just a little bit wide to the right.
Brent, you can do it. Come on, Brent. Play out hard.
Into the game now, Frank McDonald for the Celtic team, as well as number 12, Brent Glover, and number 27, Tim Saidi. As the action continues after the substitutions, the ball right around midfield. And it's Bryce Easley doing everything he can. Keep the ball down here and allow his team another shot at the net and tie this game. Stetson Fields loses it. Now as it comes back, Bryce. Easley again. Over to Preston Fields. Tried to get over the near side. Mendoza was there, get a whistle. This goes, we're going to have a yellow card now. Goes against Kevin Cabello. And the Xtreme move upfield. There's the whistle. We can start play again. We're in the second half. It's a 2-1 game. The 91 Xtreme lead the Celtic 91 team. Throw comes in over on the far side. Headed back the other way by number 14, Jack Renfro. And now out of bounds over on the far side, just above midfield. Armando Argueta Vogel on the throw-in. And now it's Xtreme moving upfield towards the net, being defended by Molinix for this Celtic team. Royal Molinix back there. He's got a save here. Couple of them today. As you recall, Claude Renner's header was heading right into the back of the net, but he saved it before it crossed the front line. They were in the side. Now it's Sadler. Centers the ball. And we'll see who can come up with it. Argueta Vogel is there. His shot will streak towards the net and coming out of the box to make the save. Royal Molinix. So he keeps his team down by only one. And it's 2-1. Whistle that will go against the Celtic team. Bryce Easley. And so Matt Cauldron will take the kick, and we'll see if he goes right towards the net. I have a feeling he will. He has a very strong leg. He showed that in the first half. He's ready. Here comes the kick. It goes right towards the net. It's going to be wide. And I think he was looking for his teammate, number 12, Griff Stratford, over here on the near side. Either way, it didn't work. It goes out of bounds. And a goal kick now for the Celtic team. And Jonathan Little checks out of the game for the Celtic team as he gets a breather. They're going to need him for the long haul later on in this half. Ball's thrown in. They've changed balls now. Now we have a blue. We had a red. Slowly it bounces right into the hands of the goalkeeper. Again, Danny Compton. Strong leg right at midfield. Again, the Celtic defense is there, though. They stop the progress of the ball. And that's going to go against Xtreme's number 10, Argueta Vogel. Be called for that. These teams have been running up and down most of both of these halves, and it's starting to wear on them, just a little bit tired. The pace slowing just a little bit now. Again, Cauldron right in the middle of the action. Off to Diana. And now it's taken across midfield. Claude Renner looks up for his teammate, number 12, Griff Stratford. The defense for the Celtic team is there. They're cutting off the angles. They'll come back. They take the ball away. Fighting for the ball on the back line, able to take it away. Right there, though, is Claude Renner as he moves into the corner. His shot will go towards the net and hit the side. And it'll go out of bounds. And so the Celtic team will dodge the bullet there, and they're able to clear it away from the net on this goal kick. Strong kick right at midfield. It stopped there. Scouring there, number 4 for the Extreme. Now up to Preston Field. Now breaking away from the pack. But right there, Kyle Sadler walks right in the middle. Takes the ball away from number 12, Brent Glover. And the shot right here from the corner taken by Kalen Ryden goes right into the hands of Danny Compton, the goalkeeper. And this Celtic team trying whatever they can to tie this game. They trail 2-1. We're late into the second half. The lights are on now here on the field. This game started at 5 o'clock. And it is now after 6.
Hey, slide, set, slide. We need you as an option over there.
Throw comes in again, battling for the ball. Argeta Vogel there, and it goes off of him. So the Celtic team will throw the ball in. Saidi, his shot will go out of bounds, and it goes back to the Extreme, thrown in by Scourin. And again out of bounds.
Come on, Green, let's go. Come on, push, come on, Stetson, next.
Cauldron gets it back to number 44, Owen. There's a whistle again. This time it goes against the Celtic team. And Matt Cauldron will have another opportunity. He's a little far out this time. I'm not sure he's going to go right to the net. But he's got a strong leg.
First here.
And here's his kick. It's a little low and to the left. And it'll go out across that back line. And so the Celtic team will have a goal kick with an opportunity to bring it up across midfield, attack the net yet again.
Second ball, second ball.
They've scored in the lone goal here in the second half. They trail 2-1. Glover streaking towards the net. He had the ball momentarily, taken away by Ben Peter, number 3. And now it's Extreme coming back the other way. Now running towards the ball. Claude Renner. Upfield pass, looking to number 12. And his shot from the near side will go right in the hands of Molinek. So that was number 12, Griff Stratford. And the Celtic team trying to get the ball up across midfield. Still have control, slowing it up just a little, now moving towards the middle of the field. Taken away by the Extremes Cauldron. Now into the corner, Diana moving into the angle, looking to get an angle in the corner, but the ball taken away by the Celtic defense. Cleared by number 21, Donald Mendoza. Now comes back the other way. Preston Fields now isolated with the goalkeeper, and Danny Compton will come way out. His only opportunity is to knock the ball out of bounds. Kalen Ryden on the throw-in. And it was an illegal throw-in, so the referee will call him on it. Substitutions. Kyle Sadler will come out of the game for the Extreme. And the Extreme will have the ball to throw in here on the near side, late in the second half. They have a 1-goal lead, 2-1, over this Celtic 91 team. And I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. Sadler getting a round of applause as he heads towards the bench from his faithful. And now each team having some difficulty getting the ball into play. And Kevin Cabello throw it in here on the near side. Claude Renner heads it over to Ryden. Kalen Ryden heads it back the other way. Stratford tries to move upfield. Just as he tried to kick the ball, it's taken away by number 2, Diana. So Jordan Diana providing some defense there. Now as they move over to the far side again, number 4, Scourin is there. Ball's across midfield for the Extreme. Sean Fallon now gets away from one defender, but in there to save the day, number 3, Frank McDonald for this Celtic team. He was the last stop. Whistle goes against Extremes, the Celtic team now quickly They trail by 1 late here in the second half. Not sure exactly how much time is left, but it can't be too much. A little too far deep. And coming out of the box to make the save, Danny Compton again. High kick towards midfield. And across. Jordan Diana up to Claude Renner. Renner now trying to get around the defender, but coming out of nowhere. Kaylin Ryden knocks the ball out. Renner throws it in. It goes out one more time. It belongs to the Celtic team.
It's Brent. It's Brent. Bo, stay. Brent. Bo.
Into the game now for Celtic, 91, number 8, Brady Bowers. Bowers trying to get to that throw-in. Now the ball is moving towards the middle of the field. Renner cleared away. Again over to Cauldron. Now being run down by Argetta Volgo over in the far corner. This Xtreme team keeping the ball down here in this end of the field now. Whistle. And that goes out, and it will be a corner kick for the 91 Xtreme.
Hey, track here. Make sure we stay with them.
Matt Cauldron will take the shot.
Organize it.
Bryce, get on 11. Have Bryce get on 11.
Comes a kick. Low to the ground. Scramble in front of the net and go out. Just wide. So Molinix, the goalkeeper, was there. Didn't allow the ball. He cut off the angle. It goes out. So the Celtic team on the goal kick have an opportunity yet again. Clear the ball away. Head up towards midfield and up towards the net. They trail by a goal. Kick high into the air. Kevin Cabello able to send it across midfield. Xtreme, though, take it back the other way. Jordan Diana coming out of nowhere. Claude Renner now. Now is a scramble for the ball. A couple players hit the ground. Coming away with it, the Celtic team, and getting tripped up. And a yellow card going to the Xtreme. And that was number 14, Jack Renfro. Celtic. We have an injured player now on the field for the Xtreme. Time has been stopped, and we'll take a break right here. So for the 91 Xtreme, out of the game, number 2, Jordan Diana. And now this Celtic team will have an opportunity late here in this half to tie the game, but the Xtreme defense takes the ball away. Comes across midfield now. Argetta Vogel tries to center the ball, stepping up, though, as easily and sending it back the other way. Preston Fields gets isolated. He's going to take an angle here from the left side. He's in a little deep, holds the ball up. Now he'll center it. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Xtreme. Celtic team will have the ball. Into the game now, number 18 and number 19, Seth Strout. And Jonathan Little.
Let's go, Celtic. Keep it up. Let's get one more here.
And again, it's Danny Compton setting the ball down for the goal kick over on the far side. And taking the kick will be Taylor Owen. Goes right down the middle of the field. Celtic team takes it away. But it gets away. Sean Fallon there brings it up across midfield. A lot of physical play right here. And a whistle that goes against. Well, Bryce Easley was there. So the Xtreme with the ball. Matt Cauldron will take the kick. He looks upfield to find out where he wants to go. Just to the left of the net. Renner is there. Claude Renner now coming out. Molenix makes a save. Renner recovers, and his shot will find the net. And the 91 Xtreme have taken a 3-1 lead here late in the second half against this Celtic team. Claude Renner wouldn't give up on that play as he rebounded, got back up, made the shot after he was denied by Molenix the first time around. There's the whistle. We played again. And the Celtic team needs a quick score here to get back and make it a one-possession match. They trail 3-1.
Unlucky.
Going out of bounds here on the near side. Celtic team on the throw on the defense, though, for the Xtreme, not allowing them deep. They've had a couple of shots here in the last few minutes. At Preston Field, unable to keep that ball from going. Stetson Field, unable to keep that ball from going out. And the Xtreme will throw it in over here on the near side, taken away by the Celtic 91 team. They've had it momentarily, and now it's centered in the middle of the field. And coming out across, Sean Fallon holds it up, and he allows the defense for this Celtic team to get back. So they're still fighting. The defense gets back in time. I'll get a Vogel over on the far side. He'll take a shot. It goes right into the hands of the goalkeeper. And Royal Molenix makes another save. Ball goes high into the air, right at midfield, and across. Cauldron. And another yellow card coming out by the official.
Come on, buddy. Come on.
I think he's giving that to Bryce E. Nope. Not sure who received that card. The play will resume here in just a second as Bryce Easley will throw it in over on the far side. Both teams battling for control of the ball. Celtics trying to take it away. They need a score here. They trail by 2 goals, 3-1. Bryce Easley sends it back across midfield. He had Kalen Wright in there. Ball just a little too strong. Now coming back. Ball gets away, but back there on defense. Number 3 was there. Ben Peter. And Danny Compton comes out from in front of the net. Clears it across midfield. And now number 18, Jonathan Little, running after the ball. It goes out of bounds. It belongs to the 91 Xtreme. Sadler. Kyle Sadler throws it in. And it rolls out of bounds over towards the corner, across the back line, and it'll be a goal kick now for this Celtic team, as they want to quickly get it up across midfield. Nice kick by Easley. Headed back the other way, though, by Taylor Owen. And now number 18, Jonathan Little, moving upfield. Kyle Sadler is there, sends it back the other way. Again across midfield. So the Celtic 91 team trailing by 2. Again, they're coming from Oklahoma, playing against one of the Phoenix teams here, the 91 Xtreme. As we started around 5 o'clock, the lights now taking effect. Darkness is falling. We're late in the second half. Taylor Owen running it down on the far side towards the corner. Gets it back to his keeper. Celtic trying to get one more crack at the goal here. Right there. Now here on the left side, just a little far in. Coming out of nowhere, though, for some defense, Ben Peter. Celtics still have the ball. Still moving towards the net. Right there in front. Cabela passes it over to Stetson Fields. And it goes out of bounds. And we'll have a goal kick now again for the Xtreme. Coming out of the game for the Xtreme now, number 12. Griff Stratford. Ball goes out, it belongs to the Celtic. 91 team thrown in by Cabello. Over here on the near side, a whistle, it goes back the other way. The ball belongs to the Xtreme. Kaylin Ryden. Had it momentarily. Now backing around. Again, the Xtreme. There's Stetson Field. And out of bounds over here on the near side. Yet again. There's a whistle. It's allowed to do so now. We've started up again. Frantically, the Celtic team trying to get to the ball, trying to get another shot at the net. Cabello now back out. Too many blue jerseys there. Now across the middle of the field to the far side. Cabello again looking for an angle. Saves it from going out. And this time it does. And we'll have a corner kick now coming up for Celtic 91, and they have an opportunity to cut into the lead. They can convert here. They'll be trailing by 1 goal very late here in the second half. Comes a kick. Batted away by Compton. High into the air. Compton again looking up. And it's going to go out of bounds across the back line just wide of the net. And so the defensive stand by the Xtreme will hold. And they'll clear the ball back the other way. There's a whistle. And that's the end of this match. The final score. The 91 Xtreme 3. And the Celtic 91 team won. Each team scoring a goal in the second half. The Xtreme taking a 2-0 lead into halftime. That was an evenly played match in the second half, but just not enough for this Celtic 91 team to come back as they lose it by 2, 3-1. I'm Ken Gonzalez for George Langevin Productions. We hope you've enjoyed this game. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. And until next time, stay safe, have a good day. See you later.